Hey everyone, happy Monday. Arthur here from meetarthur.ca. Like we were talking about last week, I'm going to talk to you today about cost versus price, what's on the PO versus what the cost of the whole operation is. Now, I've done some of the paperwork, written out a few things, took a couple seconds before I made this video just so I could point to them instead of watching you guys watch me write it out. And I hope it's easy enough to follow along here. Okay, so what we're looking at today is Endmills. Pretty simple, pretty basic, long cut times, how to reduce them, how to save that money. This applies to improving jobs that are already running, or this applies to quoting jobs. You could be quoting way too many hours when the right tool could get you to a quarter or less of the time, and so you're quoting lower. Now you're getting more jobs into your shop. You're keeping those spindles going, and that's my goal. That's what I want to help you do. So let's have a look at this math, shall we? Okay, so we've got cutter number one is a 5/16 ball nose 4-flute uncoated carbide, 300 SFM, 1.5 thou chip load per tooth, max depth of cut 50 thou per step. We've got cutter two, 5/16 ball nose Endmills stubby this time, 4-flute still, teal coated carbide. SFM of 900, chip load per tooth of 2 thou, max depth of cut per pass is 150 thou, sorry. So 3 times greater than cutter 1. Now, part of that's going to be the coating. Part of that's going to be the fact that we've gone with a stubby in the second one. I wanted to try to get the biggest comparison. A lot of guys are going with standard cutters and, running that spindle way too long. They should be saving the time. So this is the operation we're talking about. It was mounted on a 4th axis, spun on center line, 8-inch diameter, 6-inch length of cut, 6-inch width on the wheel. So total depth, trying to hit 160 thou, just past that rad point to get a little bit of a square corner there. Full submersion of the rad, length of the cut. So you take that 6 inches, you add the cutter diameter, add an extra 20 thou just for a little bit of breathing room. We're looking roughly at 6 inches, 340 thou per pass now. Number of cuts around the peripheral is 100 grooves. That's roughly 1/2 inch center line. Tool 1. Okay, we just break down the math here. In the end, you can see the RPMs, the inches per minute. That tool is going to have to run for 115 minutes, so that's 2 hours total runtime, damn near. Tool number 2. We've got half the amount of passes because we've got that full depth and then just a light cleanup cut. You can see the RPM broken down there, the inches per minute. Total time only 14 minutes, 24 seconds, so less than 15 minutes. So that's already a huge savings. We're talking an eighth of the time. That's going to translate into the cost calculations here that you can see on the next page. Okay, here we're looking cutter 1. There's the price of cutter 1, $12 Endmill, nice and cheap, but you're spending $200 worth of labor. $200, that's 2 hours of spindle time, guys. So your cost now is $212 is the cost on the operation. Now, the other one, the price of the cutter is a little bit higher, $38. You could buy 3 of the first one. That's no lie, but look at that cost for labor, $25. It's only running a quarter of an hour, guys and gals. So, total cost of the operation, $63. That's hard to beat. So you can see that although the price for the first cutter is lower, the cost to run it on that operation is much higher. So, if you're trying to get more jobs on your spindle, and really, who isn't, it really does pay to look at your tooling, and that's where I come in. I keep up to date on all the advances in tooling, how I can save you money, how I can work with you to help you reach your goals, So I'm going to keep coming to you week after week, different cost analysis like this. I want to try to reach and help as many manufacturers as I can. I hope you found something useful in here. You want to hit me up with a question, www.meetarthur.ca. I've got my contact information down there. How you can call me, email me, text me. Let's start that conversation. I want to help you save money. I want to see more jobs coming back to our shores in North America. That's really the end-all be-all, guys. Let's get money back into our economy. Let's get the jobs back here. Let's keep everyone working, and let's keep manufacturers happy and growing. All right. Thanks again, and have a good day.